So you stopped Kyogre. I shouldn't be surprised. I understand now that humans cannot freely control the balance between the land and the sea. So I have come to return the Red Orb. I doubt that we will cross paths again. Farewell.
Wow! A villain actually feeling regret for his actions? Funny, the last time I remember that was a girly man back in Mega Man 02. Anyways, we just returned the Blue Orb, supposedly for the good of all of Poland. And yeah, right now, I'm gonna go fly to Moss Deep City. Why? Because I don't have a Pokemon with Dive. I don't want to teach my Swampert Dive. I have no reason to. Dive is, as I said when I was fighting, I was fighting Regirock when I mentioned this. It's essentially the water version of Dig, and as you may have noticed, Dig wasn't all that great. Effective for catching the Regis, yes, but not very effective for successfully winning a battle. Funny how I actually had my starter be technically a hidden machine slave, as it learned as in it knew nothing but hidden machine moves. Yeah, well, back when I first had the game. Now I just have it no surf and waterfall. I feel the Muddy Water isn't as great either, especially since even though it's the only Pokemon that can learn it in this generation, in the 4th generation it starts learning newer, more and more Pokemon can learn the move. It's a similar story with Blaziken's Blaze Kick and Sceptile's Leaf Blade. Hell, even other starters can learn them. Well, as far as I know, Superior can learn Leaf Blade. I have to admit, with the exception of Infernape, the 4th generation probably got the most creative with its typing. Aside from the fire and fighting type Infernape, it had the grass ground type Torterra, and then it also had the... what was it called? Oh yeah, the... damn it. The water steel type Empoleon. I should mention that in the Pokédex, Groudon also has the same name as Torterra, the continent Pokemon. Ew. And there we go. I brought Beautifly back for the sake of having Flash, because even in this area, I have a difficult as hell time trying to figure out where to go. I could find my way around the Cave of Origins, no problem. I could probably find my way around Granite Cave, no problem. But the moment I have to try and go through Victory Road without using Flash is the moment I give up on the game. Ah well. I actually go out of my way to, well, not intentionally, to find technical machine number 29, which is Psychic. I get it off screen, although I had recorded it. I don't know why I cut it out. Oh wait, because I was going off of the main path, but maybe I should have tried to get as many items as possible. I thought there was something up there, but it was blocked off by something I could jump down. Oh yeah, that's a funny thing. There's a trainer back to the right of Mauville, and excuse me. And off to the right of Mauville, there was one trainer that if you appeared in just the right spot, then that trainer would actually see you through a jump down ledge, and it would actually go up the ledge to try and fight you. Oh yeah, and I went a tad, yeah, I went way off the beaten path here. Yeah, well. It's a good thing I have Rock Smash, and Strength, and Surf, and Waterfall. Thankfully they don't force me to use Dive. I'll be needing those moves for later on. Trust me, there are far greater puzzles out there. Anyway, we're going to skip the last trainer in this area, and that was it. And now we shall stop. Hi, May. I bet you're surprised to see me here. I bet your ass I am. I made it all the way here, and it's all thanks to you. May, losing to you that time made me stronger. but I'm not gonna lose any more. I'm gonna win, for the Pokemon who gave me courage and strength. Okay, here I come. Alright, so this is our last trainer battle before the Elite Four, for legit this time. In Emerald, you'd fight him before continuing on into Victory Road, as opposed to around the very end. Yeah, I didn't quite remember that Dragon types had some kind of resistance to Electric types, and I thought I had a chance to defeat the Altaria with a super effective move. Maybe I should have been packing Regice. Oh, and in case you're curious, it's a Super Potion! Again, that was yellow health! And why are you using a Super Potion this early in the game? Okay. In case you're curious as to why the Altaria flinched the first turn, it was because I equipped Megatron with a King's Rock. There are certain percentages of certain items that the pickup ability can get, and the pickup ability, well, let's just say it has a 1% chance of the time finding a King's Rock. And you can also go back to Steven to get another one. So, I equipped Megatron with a King's Rock, which increases the chance of a Pokemon flinching. Safeguard faded. I'm surprised Wally didn't use another Super Potion here. I assume because he knew he was already done for. Ah well, so he has a shameless promotion Pokemon. I mean Delcatty as well. I don't have any actual fighting types, so I have Aggron and knows Rock Smash. Rock Smash isn't that great, but to be fair, Delcatty's stats aren't as great either. Yeah, not a lot of damage, but Rock Smash has the added effect of decreasing defense. I just don't know how much of the percentage of the time, but I've noticed it did it a lot for me. It was quite nice, really. Good bonus. Especially since it did it practically every time I hit it. Oh well. Yeah, Sing is also not very accurate move. There's no reason. And if it weren't for that critical hit, the Delcatty would most likely have survived to like the red or something. And he's got a Roselia. I thought I had a super effective Pokemon, but I do. I mean, think about it. How do you think I had a super effective time against Grovyle? So here's Roselia. Not that bad, and I was quite surprised that I was actually able to take it out in one hit with Aerial Ace. I know Aerial Ace is a good flying type move, but not that good. Ah well, Wally's last Pokemon, while not as bad as Wallace's, is still a good Pokemon, I should say that. Anyways, let's use Earthquake. And that's quadruple effective, guaranteeing the defeat of the Magneton. It's no Megatron. Anyways, remember when we allowed him to capture the Ralts? Excuse me. Remember when we allowed him to capture the Ralts back in like round 1 and 2? Yeah, that's right. He evolved into a Gardevoir. A male Gardevoir, mind you. And that Psychic hurts. It hurts bad. Ugh. So, since I lost the only Pokemon that had any chance of dealing super effective damage against Gardevoir, I merely have to rely on physical strength. The funny thing was that, since it increases special attack and special defense, I thought it was like, I'm using physical moves, your defense ain't going up any higher. But then I remembered that Psychic is a special type. Fuck. Yeah, that Psychic can really destroy your team if you don't know what you're doing. Even if your team has a good amount of resistances. Maybe this would be a good time to bring a Poochyena or something. And I still question why you would still be using a Super Potion at this point in the game. This point, mind you, where Hyper Potions are practically the norm. I suppose Aggron's special defense isn't all that great. Especially since it's not very effective either. Well, that's good. Oh well. So now I've got to rely on my favorite starter. Thankfully, it does the job. It resists the attack to 39. Yeah, I lost about 100 HP, not about 100, exactly 100 HP, but Earthquake managed to defeat it and got 2,005 experience points. Quite funny, isn't it? Ah, well. I couldn't beat you today, May, but one of these days I'll catch up to you. I think you can rematch him anytime you want, but I'm gonna have a bit of a long talk here because I should mention, I'm going to do it a bit differently. Instead of tackling the Elite Four with my current team, I'm gonna ask you what Pokemon, out of all the Pokemon available in Sapphire, not counting my starter, should I use on my team for fighting the Elite Four? Suggest any kind of Pokemon in the comments, but don't screw me over by suggesting Pokemon like Feebas or Magikarp, Pokemon that can't really do much.